Okay, everybody, we're going to do one more game for the Sega Genesis as part of our Halloween special, and that's going to be Jeopardy Deluxe Edition. Let's see how I do. We just played Family Feud on the Sega Genesis and won $20,000. Yeah, buddy. Carol and Dave are my opponents today. And we have these categories to play with. Foreign phrases. See the USA. Dogs. Furniture. Starts with letter F, and we'll close it out with hodgepodge. Alright. I can deal with these categories. Let's start things off with dogs for 100. And just like that, we got the daily double right out of the gate. So I can risk up to $500 on this clue, so that's exactly what I'll do. $500. Here's the clue in dogs. Many puppies of this black and white spotted breed are born deaf. What are Dalmatians?
You are correct.
And just like that, I'm on the board with $500. Dogs for 200. The cattle dogs that follow this empire's legions evolved into the Rottweiler. Dave. Oh, the Roman Empire. That makes sense.
You are correct.
Okay, let's keep it going. Guests have to swim to Jules' undersea lodge breathing through a hose in Key Largo in this state. I would say, well, what is Florida?
You are correct.
See the USA for 200. The Arkansas statue called the Christ of these mountains weighs over 1 million pounds. What are the Ozarks?
You are correct.
See the USA for 300. At Beckley in this state, you can tour a coal mine and see a play about the Hatfields and the McCoys. Does Carol know this one? It's West Virginia. Oh, okay.
You are correct.
It's Carol on the board, and she's in second place. There are fish ladders in Oregon in this state to help adult salmon swim past the Bonneville Dam. What is Washington?
You are correct.
I picked the right state. Very good. To the USA for 500. In 1964, this barrier island off the coast of Long Island was made a national seashore. Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know, so I'm not buzzing in.
You know the correct response?
Fire Island. I had no idea, so that's okay. Let's go back to dogs for 400 or 300, please. Beagles and Harriers were bred to chase and flush out these mammals. What are rabbits?
You are correct.
Dogs for 400, please. You have them all over your body, but a dog has them only in the pads of its feet and its nose. What are sweat glands? Dogs for 500. The name for this type of dog is from Old French for Spaniard. What's a spaniel?
You are correct.
It's good. Yeah, it's $2,400. I'd like to go with foreign phrases 100, please. Of alburo, al fresco, and alla breve, what you can call pasta if it's tossed with butter. What is al fresco?
Sorry.
That's the wrong one. Alburo. Oh, okay.
You are correct.
Okay. Wayne Newton's first hit was titled this, German for thank you very much. What is Dankeschön?
You are correct.
Foreign phrases for 300. If you order huevos fritos, expect these, not a bag of corn chips. What are fried eggs?
You are correct.
400, same category. Phrase from the French for a household helper, though there's usually just one of her. Dave. Au pair.
You are correct.
Au pair. All right. Portuguese for act of faith. It was the sentencing of heretics during the Inquisition. It is auto da fe. Auto da
You are
fe.
correct.
Okay. Hodgepodge 100. Hairy adjective describing sheep and mammoths. What is woolly?
You are correct.
Hodgepodge for 200. Susan B. Anthony was raised in this religion. Oh, Quaker. I was thinking that, but I didn't really want to buzz in.
You are correct.
The science of calculating the position of a ship and directing its course. What is navigation?
You are correct.
All right. Hodgepodge for 400. New York City landmark that was bombed in 1993. What's the World Trade Center?
You are correct.
Name for an English chemist who had it and studied it. Daltonism is better known as this. Oh, color blindness.
You are correct.
A big wheel at the fair, usually the biggest wheel there. What's a Ferris wheel?
You are correct.
200 starts with F. A long, narrow inlet of the sea in Norway. Have you driven one lately? What's a fjord?
You are correct.
Starts with F for 300. A fancy name for it would be the violinist crab. What is a fiddler? The fiddler crab.
You are correct.
Starts with F 400. Canadian John McCrae wrote a poem about this American cemetery in Belgium. Ooh, don't know this one. Does Dave know this one? Flanders Field. Okay.
You are correct.
Alright. Hamlet moaned, oh, that this too solid stuff would melt. Oh, flesh.
You are correct.
Makes sense. We have one category left, and that is furniture. Since ancient times, these furniture supports have been carved to look like animal paws. What are arms?
Sorry.
No, I don't remember. Nope.
Sorry.
Oh, feet.
You are correct.
An elaborate gentleman's dressing table is named for this 19th century dandy. Who is Beau Brummel?
You are correct.
Alright, 300. In the 1920s, this furniture style was known as style modern or art modern. What is art deco?
You are correct.
400. Pastry name for a circular table whose rim looks like the crimped edge of a dessert. What is a pie crust?
Sorry.
Wrong. Pie crust table. How to be more specific?
You are correct.
Sometimes carved to resemble an urn. It's an ornament at the top of a bedpost. It's a finial.
You are correct.
So I have $4,200. Carol has 1,000. Dave has 2,000. So Carol is going to make the first selection in the round of,
Double Jeopardy.
which starts right about now. 2 daily doubles if there's somewhere, and we have these categories.
You are the category.
Westerns, famous women, geography, oh good, games, alright, colors, another good one, and we'll close it out with Louisiana. Okay. Let's start Double Jeopardy. And Carol, you're in third place. We'll start with you. The author of True Grit had this star of the movie in mind when he wrote the book. Who is John Wayne?
You are correct.
Westwards for 400. The 1881 gun battle took here less than 1 minute in real life, but over 5 minutes on screen in 1957. What is the OK Corral?
You are correct.
Westwards for 600. William Boyd played this character in 66 films. Who's Hopalong Cassidy?
You are correct.
Westwards for 800. (1992) blockbuster western starring Clint Eastwood. What is Unforgiven?
You are correct.
Westerns for 1,000. He made nearly 60 western films, including Wagon Master and The Searchers. Who is John Ford?
You are correct.
Okay, I'd like famous women or no, colors for 200. This Snappy Spice is also a girl's name and a color. What is Ginger?
You are correct.
Colors 400. If you're in excellent health, you're in this. What is the pink?
You are correct.
Color 600. Key lime pie, when made with true key limes, is not green but this color. What is white?
Sorry.
No, I usually get this clue wrong. Yellow, the other one.
You are correct.
Alright. Louisiana is the only state that calls its counties by this name, also used by church units. What is a parish?
You are correct.
Louisiana for 400. Common name for New Orleans is La Vieux Carré Historic District, a national landmark. What is the French Quarter?
You are correct.
Okay, Louisiana for 600. Louisiana Creoles adopted the Choctaw word to give us this term for many marshy river tributaries. What are bayous?
You are correct.
Very good. Louisiana for 800. The Cajuns migrated to Louisiana from here. What is France?
Sorry.
It is not France. Carol, do you know? No.
Sorry.
How about it, Dave? Oh, Nova Scotia in Canada.
You are correct.
State bird of Louisiana. John Grisham wrote about it briefly. What is a pelican?
You are correct.
Awesome. $8,600 now. Let's go back to Colors for 800. An Irish Protestant, usually from Northern Ireland. Oh, and Orange Man.
You are correct.
All right. Geography. Okay, the longest land gorge in the world is this one in Arizona. What's the Grand Canyon?
You are correct.
Geography for 400, please. The deepest part of the oceans of the world is the Mariana Trench in this ocean. What is the Pacific Ocean?
You are correct.
Geography for 600, please. Some say it's the world's largest island. All agree it's the smallest continent. What's Australia?
You are correct.
Geography for 800. This Asian lake is the world's deepest. What is the Caspian Sea? Or, no. No, it's not the Caspian Sea. What is Lake Baikal?
You are correct.
Good thing I changed my answer. Geography 1000. Though about 19 miles from the sea, this city in the Netherlands is the world's busiest seaport. What is Rotterdam?
You are correct.
That's the one. Okay, let's have colors for 1000. Color of the cover of the album, officially titled The Beatles. What is white?
You are correct.
Now is the time for what is white. All right. $12,600. Famous women for 200. First names of the first two ladies who married men named George. What are Martha and Barbara?
You are correct.
First lady's 400. Tradition says Priscilla Mullins came to America on this ship. What's the Mayflower?
You are correct.
Famous woman 600. A day before her husband's funeral, she led 40,000 in support of striking sanitation workers. Who is Coretta Scott King? Not Coretta Scott Key, Coretta Scott King.
You are correct.
Let's keep it going. In 1948, she discovered a 25 million-year-old skull in Africa. Who is Mary Leakey?
You are correct.
All right, let's close it out. In 1950, the Pope sanctioned her Missionaries of Charity Order in India. Who is Gandhi? Or is it Mother Teresa? I'll say Gandhi.
Sorry.
No, it's the other one. It is Mother Teresa.
You are correct.
All that's left is 200 games. In chess, this word is the warning to the king. What is check? In numbers, the two possible values given to an ace of cards. What are 1 and 11?
You are correct.
600. In bridge, the declarer's partner is called this. Nothing personal, though. Oh, the dummy.
You are correct.
All right. And so they're the other daily double. And she can risk up to 1,000, of course. According to Hoyle, this most often played part of the game is sometimes just called the game, and it's charades. Now the last clue. $1,000. In Scrabble, the number of bonus points earned for using all 7 tiles in one turn. Nope. So it's a runaway game. I'm good. $50. All right.
You are correct.
So Carol has $2,800. Dave has $5,200, and me. It's a runaway game. $14,000. Let's play Final Jeopardy. The category is addresses. Oh, I feel pretty good about this one. But let's take a look at the clue. Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna bet it all. I feel good. In 1948, the Trumans moved temporarily from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue to this mansion in 1651. What is Blair House? So I'm going to end up with $28,000 this game alone. Carol got it wrong. She drops to 900. Dave got it right. He goes up to 6,700. And I got it right. $28,000. I'm going to see you all for the next game right after this break. We'll be right back.